Wine Bar on Scottsdale Road in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. Sitfly Clothing Shop presents the WazzyCircus Radio with your host, WazzyCircus.
Free fly, kiss the sky and fell in love with my life. And that kiss is God's gift to mankind, cause men fly with the kids and the wise. It ain't easy, just try. Heels down, knees wide.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the WazzyCircus Radio, the show where I sit down with the baddest pilots on this motherfucking planet. Son, come on, man. 33 years in the sport, 4,300 skydives, base jumper, demo jumper, jump pilot, and my personal flight instructor, Jeff Agard.
What's up, Waz?
Dude, fresh off the jet today.
Yeah, that was this morning.
Dude, we're sitting in Scottsdale right now. You were in Paris this morning.
I was in Paris this morning and came back, yeah.
Dude.
The jet was awesome, man, by the way. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to go do it.
Dude, I'm planning it.
You got to do it quick.
I'm planning it.
Because it's probably going to not be forever.
Right.
Got to go.
How quick the altitude was that thing?
4 minutes.
Oh, Jesus.
4 minutes. And it's full G's the whole way. It's pretty cool.
It's sick. Because, yeah, they don't fly it commercially.
Yeah, like, oh, no, like they rocket it up and they're like, all right, get out. And that was
sick.
it. 4 minutes later. It was cool. It was really cool.
How high?
13.5 or something.
13.5,
something
that's
close. Mm-hmm. It was awesome, man.
Dude,
it was awesome. And for me, like, that was one of those things. I went to Quincy 2000, and they were supposed to be the jet there, and there was some kind of mechanical thing or whatever, and so it didn't happen. So this
Quincy's the world free fall.
Yeah, from way back in the day.
It's still going on?
No, this is way back in the day. This is like in 2000.
Oh, 2000. I'm thinking 2020. 2000. You've been waiting 26 years to jump the fucking thing.
And I did it today. So that was cool.
That's dope, man. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it was super fun.
Super
fun.
Were there nerves?
Not really. No, I mean, it was just another jet. It was just another airplane, but it was super fun.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Like walking down the aisle. Can we pull that up? Walking down the aisle and listen to that.
Of everybody, yeah.
Are they getting sucked out, or is that just the wind?
No, it's as soon as they go, they hit the wind, and it's good. But yeah.
Look at that. And then I see you do the gainer. Ah!
Gotta get the shot, man.
Look at that, doggy. Could you hear it when you left?
Yeah, it was loud for sure.
Loud as shit, huh?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool though.
Man, and you watched it.
Yeah.
God, I gotta go do that.
You should do it soon.
Yeah, I know, because it can't last forever.
It's one of those things, man. You know, the same thing with like Mike Mullins when, like that biplane thing is. Yeah. He's the only one doing it.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Damn it. What do you mean biplane?
The biplane that he does out in Tennessee.
Oh, the red one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still where you can hang upside down.
Yeah.
God, I gotta do that.
You gotta do that too, man.
I gotta live my life, dog. I'm not living my life, man. I've jumped the king here, which is a fucking novelty in itself.
Yeah, but that's cool too.
Yeah, that's the shit. Being in free fall with Mike is the shit.
Yeah.
Because he zooms right by you, dude. He'll stare at you as he flies away.
Yep. So all these things, you got to take advantage of it, man, because it's gone. It's quick.
Because when he's gone, it's gone.
Right. So don't go, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, you good dude.
Wait for Waz.
Mike's been doing it for a while, man.
Yeah.
So how many free fall conventions have you been to?
Just so I went in 2000, then later on in Rantoul, whenever that was, a couple years after that.
Dude, that was fun. That's history. People don't even know what that is.
No, I know. I'm way too old to be talking that.
Oh, come on, man.
Like that's a whole different era of skydiving, but it was really fun. It was a really cool time.
So explain Quincy to the new jumpers that have never.
I don't know, man. It's just the ultimate festival of airplanes. You can go and get on anything you wanted. Get a helicopter, a jet, whatever they had. It was great. It was just like a festival for skydivers, a real festival, not like a boogie, but every kind of airplane you could imagine. Plus wild parties. I mean, it was great.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It was a good time.
What happened?
Political stuff, I think. City got mad. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Really?
I think. I don't know. No idea.
Because it went from
it's a lot of money too, though. You have to
I'm
bring all
sure.
those planes in and do all that infrastructure and everything. So I don't know, man. Maybe they just got sick of skydivers. No idea.
And they moved to Rantoul after that.
Yeah.
And then Rantoul just didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it went for a year or two, a couple years or something. I forget, but I don't know.
Man, we are missing out, dude.
I know, right?
This whole generation's missing out. We don't
no
have anything
idea.
like
they
that.
have no idea, dude.
Dude, those things were legendary. People would talk about them things for years. Dude.
Yeah.
Mike Mullen cutting through the otters, cutting through the sky.
I'm still talking about it,
Yeah,
man.
right, dude. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, where is skydiving going, dude?
Man, good question. That's who knows? But people are still doing it. You know, we're all still going.
Right.
Everybody's going.
It's just getting more expensive.
Yeah. What is it? $38 or something?
$40 a jump.
$40. 40? Actually 40.
Up
Not
38,
39.
same thing.
Okay.
What's the difference?
$2.
Oh, come on, man. That ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. How did you get into it? You were in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And were you always going to be a pilot?
No, not really. Didn't really have any kind of plan or direction. I was in college for pre-med, which is ironically funny for me, given that that's not what I'm doing now at all.
Right.
Like not even close. But got to college and there was a little flyer that said, "Hey, here's all these things that this school offers. You can do all these things. Don't just go to the bar every weekend. Here's a list of all these things." And I'm looking through and there's stuff, but nothing interesting. And then I flip it over on the back and it says Parachute Club. And I'm like, that's cool. So I went and checked it out and they offered static line classes back in 1993.
93.
Yeah. So first jump was like $140 with the class.
Right.
And then every jump was like $30 afterwards.
Right.
So it was like perfect for a college kid,
Yep.
So yeah, it was cool.
Mine was $150 for the first static
same
IED, $50 a jump after that.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, that started, and then incidentally, it was funny. I didn't have the money to pay $140, so I asked my mom. I'm like, "Hey, any way you can help me out with this?" She's like, "Yeah, if you get Dean's List, I'll get you in there." I said, "All right, I like that." I went and worked hard the first semester. Got Dean's List all the way, straight A's all the way through.
Nice.
Here you go, Ma. She's like, "Oh, okay." So she paid. I never got Dean's List after that, but by then I was already in.
And then it was like 7 jumps, then you cleared for free fall on your own.
Yeah, that whole deal. Five static lines, and then like the free fall jump, and then 5-second delay, 10-second, 15,
Yep.
30, 45. All
Same
that.
thing.
Same thing, man.
Man, that's awesome.
We're a dying breed, man.
I know. AFF is taking over.
Dude, I've never done a tandem, ever,
Ever.
of any kind. So,
Right. I didn't do my first tandem until I was at the course.
yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
trying to get my rating. I had to go do tandems.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was insane. Man. Most memorable jump you can remember.
Man, there's a lot.
Right.
There's a lot. But one of the biggest ones was we jumped into New Year's Eve on 2000, like 1999 into 2000.
Yes.
So you remember like Y2K? And
Yeah,
all that?
yeah,
That
all
was like
that.
a kind of real thing, but not at all. So we jumped onto the beach in Daytona, near Daytona, into 2000. So we left the plane in 1999. in
Oh,
free
no
fall.
way.
Yeah.
Oh,
We did
man.
me and 3 homies, we did a 4-way head down, held it the whole way, and we're just like, "Happy New Year, yeah!" And then we split off, and then fireworks below. I mean, it was great.
Oh, that's
Landed on the beach. It was probably the most memorable ever.
Yeah, that's badass.
It was really cool. Night jump, obviously, because it's
Yeah, midnight.
obviously, if you didn't think of that,
Oh, man.
it was cool.
Is it in there?
Nah, I don't think it's in there.
It's in there? Okay.
No, this was like this is 2000, so there wasn't a lot of pictures and cameras available as much.
Right.
You know?
We were still shooting film.
I did a lot of stuff that I wish that we had the technology we have now, because I don't have it. Like it's on a mini DV tape somewhere.
Right.
That I have to go dig out and see, and then even then the quality is not that good, but
Right.
still the jumps were cool.
Right.
So
Yeah, I've got a bunch of mini DV tapes.
that's what I mean,
sitting
and they're
around.
just sitting around, and I barely even have a camera that runs those things.
Yeah, I couldn't even watch them. I don't even have the camera anymore. I
Right.
think I just have the tapes.
Exactly. So there's all that just lost.
Yeah, and I have hundreds of static, because I was an IED instructor. I was a static line instructor, so I'm fucking tossing people left and right, dude. Man, I once had a guy. He was like a Saudi or like somewhere from like the Middle East, and he was terrified, right? And
Where was this, by the way?
this is Oklahoma.
Oh, right on, right on.
Oklahoma Skydiving Center in Cushing.
Oh yeah, cool.
You ever been out there?
No, but I've been to a couple of them in Oklahoma. Like
Okay.
in Tulsa, there was a place.
Yeah, Skytook. That was my buddy's place.
Well, there was another place that some guy Dale Settle had. Do you know?
I know Dale.
I jumped at his place.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dell smoked cigarettes while he's on the way to altitude.
all the time.
Yeah.
I showed up there one time, and he was like, "Hey, you do AFF?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "All right, I got a couple students for you." I'm like, "Okay, man, sure."
That's Oklahoma skydiving, man. You walk up, you get put to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're crawling out on the wing. The dude takes one foot off, looks at me, grabs the pilot chute out of my hand, and falls backwards.
Oh,
And Mary Poppins himself down to like fucking cypress fire, dude.
That's fun. That's fun, huh?
Dude, I'm just screaming like, no! I'm about to get fired.
Literally nothing you can do.
Nothing I could do. And I had the tape, so it wasn't my fault.
Hey, do you know the signal for that, though?
What?
It's this. That means you signed a waiver.
Yeah, you signed yeah, we say waiver. You signed, buddy. Oh, that's funny, man. So you went through all your ratings in Massachusetts, or did you move around? Okay.
Yeah, so I started jumping in April of '93, and then by I think it was like midsummer of '94, I already had a static line instructor rating or a jump master rating. We had jump master rating back then, and then started doing video, doing all that stuff, and just kind of doing the whole thing, you know.
When did you start flying?
That was in 1998. Was my first flight. Our pilot at our drop zone was also a flight instructor and a badass pilot, man. He flew forever. He already had 20,000 hours or something when he was flying for us.
Wow.
And he was a flight instructor, so it was just the normal thing. Like, hey, if you want to go learn how to do this, I'm here. I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds cool. So then I started.
Just that easy.
I mean, you know, there's obviously more to it.
But right, yeah. But I mean, that is,
like, the guy was there. I was there all the time. So it's like, hey, man, whenever we can go, let's go. So there was a number of us that did that. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope. And what'd you learn in 182?
Actually, a Warrior.
A Warrior.
You know, like a Piper Warrior.
Yeah. The low wing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first plane I flew.
Nice.
So yeah, it was cool.
What's your favorite plane you've ever flown?
Dude, the 182, man.
Really?
Dude, it's so much fun.
Over the Commander?
Well, the Commander's cool. I like the Commander. That's what I'm currently flying, and that's a fun airplane for sure.
But the 182?
182 is just a fun, cool airplane. It can handle a lot. It can go anywhere, you know. It's like mellow. It's easy. It's fun. I don't know. I love it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I love it.
Well, that's cool, man. I love jumping them.
Me too.
You crawl all over that fucking thing. People don't get it. They think otters are the shit. I'm like, man, you can't do nothing but get out the door. That 182, you crawl on the wing, the strut, the step, hang off or whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a badass plane, dude.
It is. That's what I mean. It's a workhorse. It's been around forever. Our drops when we started, we had two 182s, and then eventually we grew to a King Air, and then eventually to an Otter. So
nice.
I spent my first 1,000 jumps probably jumping out of a 182.
Yep, me too.
Just how it goes.
I think I did first 500-600 tandems out of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a fun ride.
That's real work right there.
Yeah, shit. It's midsummer, bro. Oklahoma, homie. Fuck.
That's real work.
Yeah, man. So, are you still active in your ratings, or are you just fun?
Yeah, I got a AFF current. I keep that going. Usually do some AFF down at Skydive Phoenix whenever they need help. It's been fun to keep that going. Like I was saying, it's a really nice thing to watch students progress. I love doing AFF.
It's the best.
To watch them progress. They started, they struggled, and then they kind of get through it, and it's just cool to see.
Yeah.
You know, like grow into a skydiver.
Yeah.
One of my favorite full circle moments for that was training someone, you know, doing their AFFs, and then they turned into an AFF jump master or instructor, and then we're doing AFF, and I'm like, you were just here in the middle not too long ago.
Right.
Now you're here with, like, that's cool.
That's
cool.
cool.
A really cool thing.
Yeah, I took a couple of my buddies through that. Like, they came through the first jump course, and like they just didn't go away.
Yeah.
And then I had got to the point where I wanted to free fly, but nobody at my drop zone could free fly, so I had to teach these guys how to free fly so we could sit fly, so we could start flying together.
That's funny.
Yeah, then we just, man, those guys are still rocking. They're out there. They're all TIs, AFFIs, and
yeah, there you go.
Still in the sport, videographers. It's pretty cool, man. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, video's the shit.
I love video. I've been doing video since almost as soon as I could. Like back in that day, they weren't too strict about the 200 jump rule. You know, that was not really a thing. So I was doing first video jumps at like 100 jumps with like old school, crappy, big cameras, not GoPros at all.
Not GoPros.
Like full on garbage on our heads.
Yes. Still camera
jumps.
with film on the top.
Yeah, we had those. I had those.
And then the giant fucking carbon fiber box on the side with the DV.
Yeah, so like, but even a step before that, like I had a little like 8mm video camera on my top of my helmet one time with a still camera hanging below. I mean, like, ridiculous, man.
So heavy.
I probably have a bad neck because of it.
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
So those guys used to wear neck braces, some of our camera guys, for the openings and shit.
But I should have, probably.
Have you ever lost a camera helmet?
No.
Oh, dude, I had a Sabre 1 that fucking broke my neck and took my camera helmet off.
I did have a Sabre 1 that blew up on me one time and blew in half. Like I'd opened it, and I had 7 cells and I had 2 cells. Ooh. That sucked.
Dude, them Sabres were the shit.
And I was doing video on that, so like that wasn't pleasant.
Oh man, the neck, dude.
It was bad. It was bad.
Would you? Of course, you chopped it.
Yeah, I chopped it, and then it was in Massachusetts, so like it landed in the woods, like somewhere. We went to go look for it and never found it. We never found it. We went. My wife and I, we went and looked for it for hours and did not find that thing anywhere. Had no idea where it went. It was fine because it was trash, but also I had brand new risers and a brand new bag and a brand new pilot chute. So I was like, oh man, all that stuff's gone.
It's an expensive skydive.
It was, but oh well.
How many chops you got?
8.
8? Yeah.
All mixed bag of all kinds of random whatever. Line twists, broken lines, broken canopies. One time when I was a young jump and I messed up and didn't cock my pilot chute when I was going to try to make a load real quick, so we're packing up real quick, and I forgot to cock pilot chute, so that was a mess. It all just came out. And I reached back and I pulled it open. I pulled the bridle, but that didn't do anything because it still didn't have enough drag to go.
Right.
So now I've got a bag bopping around. Like, it was a nightmare.
Oh, shit.
So I cut it away, and the canopy was still with me, and then and then it was fine, but it was a mess. It was a bad mess that I created.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was. It was bad.
Dude.
That's why I shouldn't rush if you're trying to get to the next load still.
Yep.
But, at the time I had like 300 jumps, and it was important to get to every load.
Yep. Man, I was arguing with a guy over something stupid, trying to pack and hurry up, and like packed a flip through or something stupid. Threw it out like, motherfucker.
What have I done? What have I done?
I did it to myself.
Yeah, exactly.
And where'd you go from Massachusetts?
So we moved out here in 2004 from Massachusetts specifically to fly. And it was funny because we got to the point where it's like I didn't know what to do with my life, and my wife and I were talking, and we just kind of, she's like, well, what do you want to do? Like, I don't know, maybe being a pilot would be cool. That would be a good idea for me. She's like, okay, well, what do you got to do that? I got to go to school. I got to get the rest of the ratings and do some things, and we're not going to make any money, and it's going to be poor zone for a little while, but that's the idea. The school I was looking at was ATP. ATP, I don't know if you've heard of them. They have they used to have a little map of the whole country. Here's where all our schools are. Like, here you go. Where should we go? And it's funny because Amy Chimlecki had been to our drop zone hanging out. And she's like, you guys ought to come to Arizona. This is so cool. Like, you guys should come. You'd love it. Like, oh, okay, I guess. And so I asked my wife, like, hey, where do you want to go? Arizona sounds cool. Let's go there. Okay. So we packed up and came out here. Been here ever since.
God, just that easy, huh?
More or less. I mean, there's a lot more to it, but
yeah, of course. And how long did it take you to get your ratings, your commercial and all that?
So that whole thing it was like a 6-month program or less, maybe 5 months, four and a half.
To commercial?
Yeah. Dude, we started, day one was multi-engine private training immediately. So I showed up, and then 10 days later, I took a multi-engine check ride. Then instrument rating, but in a multi, was the next step. Then they flew us around, we flew around the country to build up time, then commercial, then CFI, then CFII, then MEI. It was crazy.
Wow.
So I did all that in, I don't know, whatever their program was, 4 or 5 months, whatever it was. And that was it. I was done. So I finished, and I had all the ratings I could possibly get, basically, at that time, but no experience whatsoever. 250 hours, right. Just the low pilot with all the ratings. And then so the first job I got flying was over at Coolidge when they were flying over there. Flying a 182, flying jumpers.
Really? For Larry Hill?
No, for Mark Hogue. When he had it.
For Mark, okay.
When Mark had it back over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So same Mark that's Skydive Phoenix Mark?
Yep, same guy.
Wow, so he came up at the same time as the Hills.
I mean, he's been around for, yes and no, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
Okay. And then, okay. So flying jumpers was your first.
Yeah, first real flying job. Not quote unquote real, but
right.
That's how I got started, man.
And how was that?
It was cool because, I already knew how to skydive. I already knew what a skydiver would want. I knew where the spot should be and all that stuff. I knew that process was easy. It was just a matter of learning the airplane, which with a 182 is not too bad of a process. So it was fun. It's grueling. You don't make a lot of money, but you're gaining hours. So,
right.
And that's the whole trick. You get your licenses and all that. You need the experience to do whatever it is next. Skydiving flying is the good entry level for that.
Perfect.
So
yeah.
because it's good. And as a skydiver, you make an asset to a drop zone where they're like, oh, this guy already knows what's going on. So
right.
it works out nice and organically.
Yeah, because I see a lot of guys, that's how they a lot of smart guys, they come to DZ to get their hours up, then they leave to the the industry.
Man, you can do anything you want once you got those hours. Like all those guys flying down in Eloy, they can do anything afterwards, which is cool.
How many hours do you need to be able to do anything? 1,000?
1,500, 2,000, somewhere in that realm is good. 1,500 is kind of your airline minimum, so like that's great if you can cross 1,500, but then that's the minimum. So probably 2,000 is probably a good number.
How many hours can you get flying jumpers?
I mean, dude, I was doing 8, 9, 10 a day on a busy drop zone, 8 hours a day. You know, when it was busy, nonstop all the time.
That is the best.
If you get to a good drop zone, and you know it's busy enough, then you're going to be flying all day long until jumping stops. So 8 hours a day times 5 days a week or whatever, you know, it adds up pretty quick. 100 hours a month pretty easily at the right drop zones.
Right.
So,
man, that's cool.
And that's just a good way to do it. And everybody does it. Everybody that does it, like it's a pretty fast progression to get, if you got to get into a drop zone and then fly there for whatever it takes, a year, whatever it is, get that time, and then off you go.
Off you go.
Do whatever is available. There's a lot. There's a lot out there. Think of it as like a ladder, you know. Flying's like a ladder, and the bottom rung of that ladder is flying jumpers. Okay. But you're on the ladder. Right. You're getting paid, and you're flying an airplane that now you don't have to pay for. Right. So that's the trick. You're not getting paid much, and you're definitely not going to become rich by flying jumpers. Right. But you're getting those hours, and then you can move up the ladder and do other things. Yeah. And that's the key.
What was the first job you did after that?
So I went from flying jumpers right into, a friend of mine worked at a charter company here in Phoenix, and he got me in flying there. So I was right seat in a jet with like, I don't know, 1,200 hours or whatever I had at the time.
In a jet?
Yeah, right seat, like doing charter, you know, flying anybody around, call up, hey, we want to go to wherever. I was one of the pilots, co-pilot, but yeah.
And how was that? Was that cool or was that?
It was cool, but you know, it was full monkey suit, shirt, tie, the whole epaulets, the whole thing, and then you know, you got to be on point and do the thing, and it was cool. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I learned a lot. We flew all over the place. We went all over the whole country. We went to the Cayman Islands a couple of times, which was really cool because every time we go and do these trips, we're down kind of hanging out wherever we are. So that was cool. Right. It was a good step for sure. Nice. After that, back to jump flying for a little bit because I had that job in like 2007, 2008. The economy crashed, and they were like, well, we don't have any more business for the moment, so you're out. It's like, okay. So then I went back to jump flying for a little bit. Then after that, did medevac. Medevac was pretty cool. Did that
the helicopters?
No. Fixed wing. So we would do just like long distance patient transport. Mm-hmm. You know, we would take them from, I don't know, one state to another basically, or whatever random other place they needed to go. But like in a King Air, we were flying a King Air for that. So that was cool.
How's the King Air?
It's good, man. I like it. It's a nice airplane. It flies fast. It's good.
It's like a jet, right?
No, I mean, it's a turboprop.
I know it's a turbo, but it's like fast like a jet. Well, Mike's is.
Mike's is good for climbing too. But going forward, like there's still going to be, I don't know, 70% of a jet speed or so. So a little bit slower than jet. Probably true airspeed of like 260 or so, which is still good. It's still fast.
That is so fast.
Yeah, it's cool.
What's the fastest you've been in a plane?
Well, it was in the beach jet when I was flying that. We were doing, I don't know, 600 over the ground with winds, 600 knots or something. We had a pretty good tailwind going. Yeah. Something like that.
And where's the coolest place you've flown into?
Ever? What do you mean?
Like the craziest, like beautiful landing, like you're pulling in over this runway. It's by the ocean or something. Okay. Mountains.
So there's
Alaska.
There's two, man. First is Sedona. And that's like,
I want to land there so bad.
Dude, you can. That's the thing. We start flying. Let's go. That's a trip you will do for sure, going to Sedona. I can't wait. And you know what's cool is people come from all over the country to go to Sedona. They fly in, they do their thing, and they figure out how to fly in there. Here it's in our backyard, man. And I'm like, all we got to do is go. And it takes, in a 172, it takes an hour to get there.
Dude, and if you guys have never been to Sedona, it's this beautiful, like big canyon valley. And in the middle, there's this mound of a mountain that comes up, and they build a runway on top of it.
Yeah, it's like an aircraft carrier almost. Yeah, like a big aircraft carrier mountain thing. Yeah,
that cool. is kind of what it's like, right? It's just floating in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's great.
That's why I got goosebumps. That's why it seems scary to me.
Well, I mean, it is scary. Like there is like
there's got to be winds.
There's wind effect, and if it's windy, like if it's a really windy day, like it's gnarly up there for sure. But when it's calm, it's nice and good. So
Yeah, that's like our favorite spot in Sedona. We go straight to the airport and have like breakfast or lunch and
Mesa
then do
Grill?
the hikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that place
and
is
then-
awesome, man.
Isn't that great?
That used to be, I don't know if you know, when were you around here? Like, when did you get around Phoenix?
I grew up out here, and
Okay.
then I left to school in '98, and I came back.
Gotcha. Because back in the day, like when we moved here in 2004, the airport restaurant in Sedona was like a little shack, like not what it is now. Now it's all fancy and nice and awesome, but this was like a little, like, I don't know, fly-in place, you know? It was really a down-home kind of place, and they just torched the whole thing, and then they built this new place.
You miss the old one?
No, but because the new one's really nice, man.
Right.
You know, it's really just a cool spot to
With
bring
the
people with
patio
giant
and
windows
chill,
and all.
yeah.
It's like it's a million times better. But that old spot still had more character, I would say. You know, like it had this like down home character feel, but it was cool. But yeah, that was a long time ago. That's been gone.
Okay, and what's the other one?
Catalina Island.
Catalina Island.
That place is really cool. That's a really cool spot. Really cool. That's
Where's that at?
off
San
the
Diego?
coast of California, yeah, like between San Diego and like Orange County. It's like 20 miles off the water or off the coast out there
Okay.
by itself, a little island out there. And what's cool about that place is the airport's up on the top of the hill, and so a lot of times like the marine layer and all that's below, but the airport is clear, perfectly
wow.
clear. So you're coming in over all this fog and everything, and then it's perfectly clear to land in this awesome, beautiful mountaintop airport up in Catalina. It feels like another country, but it's just California.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool. So that's another one you should put on the list too.
Well, you're gonna shit. Let's go. You got
ready.
the planes, man. Oh man, I'm excited to get flying.
Yeah, man, it's a good journey. It's for whatever it is. Even if you decided that it wasn't for you to become a professional pilot as a job, even just having your private license, man, it's a great thing.
That's kind of my goal right now. I just want to be able to fly us to Sedona.
Yeah,
and
just
back.
like don't worry about maybe I can get a job or not. Just like you would tell someone who wants to get into free flying. You know, you'd say the same thing where like, hey man, just enjoy all the jumps. You'll free fly eventually. It'll be there when you get there. It's the same thing with flying. Just enjoy that whole journey. Become a pilot. Get your private. Be able to take you guys up to Sedona, Catalina, whatever it is. Like those are awesome things just in itself.
Right.
You know, and then later, if you're like, okay, I think I can make the gap and do commercial flying and become a real pilot. Okay, cool. Great. Do that too.
Right.
But having a private pilot's license is an awesome achievement just in itself. You know, like it's just a great thing to have.
And how many hours to the private?
So the minimum is 40,
Okay.
but the national average is closer to 60, and then some people do it in 80. Some people do it in 120. But 40 is the minimum you need, but really rarely do you run into people that do 40.
Why?
Just because there's usually more time you have to go up and get used to things and check things. Now, one of the ways you can mitigate that is if you when you start flying, you want to be able to fly 3-4 days a week consistently, not 1 or 2 days a week, because you're learning, and just like anything else, it's a perishable skills to where if you don't fly, then you got to kind of rebuild. You got to kind of go back and relearn some stuff that you might have already gone. So
Just like that, huh? Is it difficult?
it's a lot. It's not difficult. I think anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. It's not impossible, but it's not easy either. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like there's a lot to it. So yeah.
And speaking of free flying, you started jumping a long time ago.
A long time ago.
How did you get to head down and sit fly? From the plane, or did you ever hit the tunnels?
No, man. Tunnel wasn't until later.
Right.
Adela worked up in iFly. My wife, she worked up at iFly. That was when iFly opened here in Phoenix. That was kind of sort of the first time I was in the tunnel. Not the first times, but, you know, really dedicated time to being in the tunnel. So back in the day, we would just rip around, man. It was probably the most dangerous thing we could ever think of doing. I went to, so I spent my last semester in college in Spain. I was in Seville, Spain. And I found a drop zone out there, and I was able to make some jumps. And there was these French dudes there. I wish I knew who they were now, but I don't. Anyway, they were there, and they were free flying. And it was the first time I saw it head down. And these guys had no control whatsoever.
Yeah.
They were going out, and like I remember one dude was trying to get to the other guy, and he couldn't carve or turn, so he would just zoom by and then turn and then zoom by
back.
again. And I was like, what is going on here? This is awesome. But I wasn't, you know, I was
Right.
like this. Thinking about it now, like that's so crazy. That's what people were doing, and these guys are just zooming back and forth all the time. And so we got back. I got back from Spain, and I was like, guys, check this out. We got to try this. And so we just kind of probably like you figured it out. We're just figuring stuff out.
I didn't figure shit out. I had to go to the tunnel.
I wish there was a tunnel.
I tried, dude.
There wasn't a tunnel.
Sucked.
There wasn't a tunnel.
I know.
The first tunnel in Orlando popped up, whenever that was. I forget exactly when it was, but yeah, man, that was far away. That was not easy to get to.
Right.
Yeah. So we just zooming around, trying not to kill each other, and somehow we didn't. But man, we could have.
Right.
Like very easily.
Like them speeds, dude.
With no skill at all. But we figured it out, I guess, sorta.
And when did you get into base?
Base was once I moved to Utah. There's a bunch. I was up in Utah for 2 years flying the jump plane up there. At Skydive, Utah. No, Skydive,
Utah.
Yeah,
Is that by Ogden?
No, it's Tooele.
Where's that at?
West of Salt Lake.
Okay.
So I went up there.
Is it still there?
It's there now, yeah. A guy named Mark Warren runs it.
Okay.
Do you know Mark?
No, not yet.
Good place, man. It's a fun place if you get a chance to go. It's right by the lake, so you see the lake the whole time. It's cool. But
That lake's gone, homie.
I know.
It's dried up.
I know, man.
And it's blowing toxins into the Salt Lake, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It was nasty up there anyway, but that lake is a problem.
Yeah. So it used to have water though.
I know.
And that's what okay.
Yeah. So I think there's still some water, right?
I don't know.
Like there's got to be some.
I don't think so.
I think there's got to be some, right?
I don't know.
They're still calling it Great Salt Lake.
I saw a TikTok, man. It was just dust storms and shit.
TikTok? Then it must be true.
It's definitely true. Okay. And so, jump pilot, skydiver, somebody just approached you and want to go jump off this fucking thing?
No, dude, that was all me. There was a very active crowd of base jumpers up there in Salt Lake City, all in Salt Lake. There's a whole bunch of base jumpers. And I got with them, and so we used to go to Twin Falls all the time. Like, there was a 3-hour drive from where we were, so it was easy to get up there.
That's not bad at all.
And like I said, it was an active community, a lot of people that were around. I went with them one time. I was like, "Hey, can we go? Can I go?" And they're like, "Yeah, no problem." So homies hooked me up.
There's a bridge right there.
That was it. That was first jump, by the way.
That's your first jump?
Yeah. So first jump, going handheld.
Yep. Me too. Shit.
Being wild, but it's the bridge, so it's like I can figure this. I think I got this okay. So I went. It worked good. It worked well. Everything went fine. And then I think like a year went by, and I didn't base jump at all again for about a year. And then they were always going to this cliff in Utah called Echo. It's like 400 feet high. I don't know if you ever jumped it.
Not yet.
It's all right. It's nice. I said to those guys, I was like, "Hey, any chance we can go to Echo?" And they're like, "No, you don't have enough jumps to do that. Like, this is a really bad idea." I'm like, "Okay, I get that. I understand it is. But how would we do it? How would we do it?" They're like, "This is a really dumb idea. You shouldn't be jumping off a cliff on your second base jump." I said, "Okay, can we do it anyway?" And they're like, "I mean, we can, but it's a really bad idea." And people were like, "I want to go on record saying this is a terrible idea."
Right.
Okay, I hear you, but let's go. So we went, and I jumped, and everything was great.
It was fine. My first jump was off a cliff.
Oh, well, there you go. See?
Yep. And then I went to the bridge and got like 11.
So you have homies with bad influence just like I do, dude.
Yes. Terrible influence. You have no idea.
But these guys actually were solid about trying to steer me away from this idea, saying, "Hey, man, come on. This is not a good idea."
Not me. It was gung-ho, man. We went to Canyon de Chelly out here in Arizona.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You and JD were talking about that earlier. I remember.
Yeah.
I hear that place is awesome, man.
Oh, God, it's beautiful.
But that's also like super overhung, right?
Oh, yeah,
it's
Wile E. Coyote. It's like perfect. It's a sand landing. It's like super soft.
That's awesome. I'd like to get up there. I was actually talking about that with JD, being like, "Hey, man, come on. Can we go again? Let's go for real.
Right.
Let's go."
It's not legal.
I know, but he knows the people. He
awesome.
knows the tribe up there.
Sweet.
So I think he still has an in with those guys.
Oh, JD Walker, man.
Come on, JD, let's go. Take us up. Let's go.
Well, we're supposed to be doing that base boogie at the lake.
So I didn't know it was a boogie, but okay.
Well, that's what he called it.
It's not. It's going to be one boat and a couple of us jumping.
Well, that's a boogie to me.
Oh,
shit.
okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Would you only take how high is that cliff? Because you did a round.
So yeah, there's a reasonable jump there. That's 280 feet, I think it is. And then there's an unreasonable jump that's 170 or 180 feet or something.
Is that the one you have in the video? Is the 180?
Is that it right there?
Is that the 180?
Yeah, that's 180. I think it's right at like halfway.
Look at
through
that
this
wall,
video.
man. And it's right
So, like,
here in our
we're
backyard, dude.
Yeah, we're right up at the top there. But yeah, it's is this mine or JD that you're gonna show here?
I have no idea. Which what's it like jumping around on a fucking base jump, dude?
I mean, I wouldn't do it on land,
Right.
but in the water, it's fine. And it opens super mellow, and then you just land in the water. So it's almost like a non-event, kind of, almost.
Right.
I don't know.
And you're not gonna have an off heading with a round.
No, that's the whole point why you jump around into the water. Because if you did have a square and you did have an off heading, now you're facing the cliff. You're in a really bad way.
And
But
you
at
don't
least
have
with a
much
round, like
time.
even if it goes 180 degrees, it's not going to matter that much.
How many rounds you guys got?
I don't know. There's between JD and I, there's probably 4 or 5 floating around. So
When are we doing this?
that's some other. I don't know when he gets back. I guess let's do it.
Look at that. Oh, that's a red one. Okay, so that was a red and white one. The other one's blue and white.
So the blue and white one was JD. That was me.
Okay.
And that was the lowest and dumbest thing I've ever done.
And that was 180.
180, but maybe less. Well, there's dispute. Maybe
Right.
it's less, but the problem was, yeah.
Oh, him. That shit didn't open.
Well, and that's the problem. So I
That shit didn't open, son.
I
I
PCA.
ain't doing that shit.
No, that's different though. Again, different cliff.
Oh, come
But I
on.
PCA JD, which is great because that's like if you watch his video,
Perfect.
which
Yeah.
I think maybe I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I
seen
showed
it. You seen it.
But
It's in there.
But either way, that opens nice because it's PCA and there's more altitude. So he like floats down and he's good.
Right.
Now I'm standing up there alone. I'm like, well, the only way I can do this is to free fall. I guess I could have static line, but we didn't do that.
Static line, what would you tie off to? A cactus?
That's the thing. There's not.
See, that's JD. That's how
Yeah.
I want to do it. That's the one I want. I don't want to do that shit you
Yeah,
did.
me too.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm with you, dude. I don't want to do that again. That was also
Hey,
like,
play him again. Look at that. So what'd you do? There's nothing to tie off on. You
no,
can
that's
tie
what I
off
mean.
to a
There's
fucking-
nothing. That's what I mean.
a
Like we're not
bush?
gonna. I mean, I guess we can make an anchor or whatever, but we weren't doing any of that. So yeah, like there was nothing
So you
to
had
tie
a
off.
pilot chute connected to the round?
Yeah, just like a regular hand. Just a big. It was a 48-inch pilot.
Big ass pilot chute.
48-inch. I think it's 48. Maybe it's 52.
I can't wrap my head around this shit. Because
So then
that
jump
round,
off,
it has
toss.
to,
Yeah.
it's such a stretch.
And that was the whole point. As long as I got something, I would have been fine. But yeah, again, this was like close to 10 years ago, man. I wouldn't do that now. I'm not.
Look. That motherfucker didn't open.
It just did. It just barely did.
Oh, man.
And that was the idea. Okay, if I get something, I should be fine. Maybe, probably. But luckily it worked out.
How terrifying was that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a little leg shaking going on for sure. Like it was as I'm about to leave, I'm by myself. Like, okay, don't mess this up. Good luck to me.
Have you guys gone back and done it a few times, or there's just a?
So then there's a different one we jumped, and that one, like I said, that one's 280, and that's got like a little bit of a rolling kind of cliff thing, and you can run off it and go, and it's pretty much fine. That's where we would take you if you want to go.
That's where I want to go. And we throw still rounds.
Still rounds for sure. People have jumped squares, and you can do squares, no problem, but you run the risk of having a 180. You know, and then you're really going to be screwed. Where there's a round, you're kind of taking that out of the equation.
Right. Way safer. Yeah, what was your third base jump?
So my third base jump was an antenna we did in Vegas. So I did that cliff. That all worked out good. And now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of halfway to base in 4. Not that it matters, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like
In 4.
4
wow,
jumps.
yeah.
So like,
how about that shit?
so I'm like, maybe I could do this. I wonder. But the next logical jump was an antenna. We went to North of Las Vegas.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back.
Go ahead.
You did bridge, and then you did echo,
Yeah.
and then you did this cliff. So that's
Well,
3.
that goes the cliff.
Right. Well, I mean, within this one, and then an antenna. So that's not 4. That'd have been. You'd have been.
Yeah, we're getting there. No.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Yeah, the water jumps and all that was later. So let's just clarify.
okay.
So we're
Okay.
talking about the Perrine Bridge was number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 was Echo Cliff in
Echo
Utah.
cliff. Okay.
Number 3 was one of the antennas in north of Vegas.
Okay.
Which is that picture you're asking.
Where's that? Look at him. He's tracking off that. So that was your first free fall.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, what is that, 1,500 feet high, I think, or 1,200? I
Oh,
think it's
wow.
1,200
Yeah,
feet.
that's a fucking jump, bro.
It's a jump. It's a long climb, though, too, man.
Oh, dude, I hate it.
2.5 hours or something.
Oh.
And there's, I've climbed that with, there's some base machines out there, the little robots that
Yeah, they just
climb
go
up.
straight
and
up.
It takes them like 40 minutes. I'm not that guy. I
Me
never was
neither.
that guy.
Me
and
neither.
It sucked.
Me neither. It's a ladder, dude.
Ladder
into
to nothing. Yeah,
dude.
forever.
It's just fucking forever, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to, I had a buddy named David Dumas. We'd stop like every 200 feet, he'd smoke a cigarette, freak out. Right? And I just freak out with him, and then we go back up to climbing and shit. Dude, those are...
Yeah, it sucks.
Because, like, in Oklahoma, it's in the middle of the night. And it's
okay.
pitch black. And it's just like, you can't see much above you. And you look down, there's nothing but black. And you know if you fall, it's a cheese grater.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to fall. Why would you fall?
Because you're scared, man.
I mean, but...
You don't.
You won't.
You know, but your hands are wet. You know, I
you
had
got
a
gloves.
clip.
Do you have gloves? You used to just carabiners all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Just clip in and just chill out for a bit.
Yeah,
No problem.
most of my jumps are off of antennas. Because in Oklahoma, that's all we had.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we had a farm, though. Downtown Oklahoma City is like base paradise.
That's funny.
There are 20 antennas, all of them 1,500 feet,
Oh, wow.
right? And all
Did you guys have elevator access to or not?
No, dude.
Oh, so you're climbing every
Crawling
time.
So I'm good at 400. Like when I left the bridge, like I'm not going to. I'm like they could go up, man. I'm good at 4. I was tired of climbing. I just get off. You know what I mean? But the guy wires went all different directions on each antenna. So depending on the winds, we could just pick
Oh, that's cool.
anything we wanted. So we had a book called Sabe, which is bass, but we put Sabe's understanding in Spanish, right? And we mapped them all out, right? And we named them, and we checked the winds, and we just pick an antenna.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice system.
It's a fucking dope.
That's
Check
cool.
this out. I taught a weatherman how to skydive in one of my courses, right? And we're talking about bass and like how much it sucks to climb up, and you get up, you have to claw. I've crawled down more than I've jumped, right? So I got 35 base jumps. I probably climbed the fucking things 50 times.
Oh, wow.
You know, but you get up there, the wind's honking down the guys or something. Like it just sucked. So he devised a system for us. He told us to go get little fishing lures, they're little glow sticks for fishing lures.
Okay.
Pop the glow stick, stick it in a balloon, fill it up with helium, let it go at the base, and watch the fucking wind direction. Genius, bro. I didn't crawl another fucking antenna without a balloon, dude.
I bet you that saved you a lot of steps, man.
Dude, so it was so awesome. So we could just watch it and just pick an antenna
That's cool.
and go.
Yeah, that's like the hot air balloon guys do that. Same kind of thing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Okay.
they put a little balloon up, a little party balloon with like a light on it if it's pre-dark, if it's pre-dawn or
Early in the
whatever.
morning,
so off it goes. You just watch the light. Same kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fucking smart. Without that, man,
Yeah, that's
taking
smart.
a risk. We'd have like toilet paper in our pockets, and we'd toss every like 100 feet to see if it was good or not. And
that's funny.
that's how we did it. But then you ran out of toilet paper, so you had to spit. That shit didn't work because your mouth's dry because
Mouth's
you're
dry as
terrified.
hell. Yeah, exactly.
So you have to like, "Phew, I think it's good." Oh, it's so crazy, man. That was so long ago.
yeah, so I did that antenna. That was cool. And then,
Wait, did you saw that picture of the antenna? So that picture of him tracking off that fucking thing. And that's your third?
that was my third base jump ever. Yeah.
That's fucking insane. You went slider up on your third?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. So you had never gone stowed. That was your first stowed jump. You went fucking in the terminal.
That's correct. Yeah,
You're insane.
I was insane. I'm glad I'm older now and I survived all
How
that.
old are you? How old are you? Look at that. Look at that. That's a
So
fucking
this-
sick picture, dog.
Thanks, man.
That's that's some super rad shit right there.
That was in like 2012 or something ish. Hopefully the statute of limitations is gone.
And how long of a delay did you take on that? You took down
8 or so. I didn't take it really low. I like
Okay.
that. I've never been really into like the really low base jumps, like humming all the way to the ground. I just like a little bit canopy. So you could call me a dirty high polar. And in
dirty
that
high
case,
polar.
I was a dirty high polar.
Nice.
I think.
I prefer.
I think it was reasonable, but it was, it wasn't super low, it wasn't super high, but it
And
was.
it's in the city or outside the city?
That's outside of Vegas, way outside. You ever drive north of Vegas and there's those 2 antennas that are sitting there?
No, we don't go north of it. We
Yeah,
get to
don't go.
Vegas and then go south.
Vegas is good enough.
Yeah.
But they're out there somewhere, way out there in the desert.
Elevators?
Nope.
Have you ever rode elevator?
Nope. That would be nice.
I got one chance in Texas, and I had to sit on top of the fucking thing because everybody was inside of it.
That sucks.
That sucked, and it's terrifying, dude. And then the cable's all fucked up. I got all dirty and shit, you
Yeah.
know, but it was badass. Like, God, you know.
Yep. So that's 3.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the 4th one now has got to be a building. Now I got to figure out how to do a building on my 4th jump.
And you're living...
Yep, up in Utah.
You're still in Utah. Okay.
So Vegas was only a 5-hour drive away.
Okay.
Just like it is here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same. So Vegas was kind of the natural progression. That's where we went.
Palms?
Palms Place.
I knew it.
Palms Place Casino, man.
I knew it. That's the one.
Yeah, so they have the balconies there.
Yes, they got they're the only ones because other hotels don't allow it because people jump off and kill themselves. It's suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got to get that
and
room.
also base jumping too.
Yeah.
So we did. Adela and I went. My wife Adela, we went down there, and we checked into the hotel. We actually we got there and we're like, hey, we like the west facing room if we could. We want a sunset view because we knew we had to jump off property. And then we said, oh, by the way, how high can we be without being a penthouse? They're like, oh, we can put you on the 56th floor or whatever it was, 51st, 56th, whatever it was.
600, let's go.
I was like, okay, that sounds reasonable, sure. But I think somehow it only ended up being 400 feet from where we were, 400 something. But I don't know. I have no idea. But either way, I had an altimeter, like a altimeter watch, and it was 4 something. So
on the 56th floor?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that math. I don't know how that worked. But anyway, It doesn't matter. I was like, that's good enough, whatever it is. So it was me, Adela, and my friend Will. We got into the room. And now the best part about that story is Adela's with us, but she doesn't believe that we're going to be able to do this because the balconies are locked. So now we have to figure out how to pick the locks. We have no idea how to pick a lock.
Why are they locked?
They lock them so that people can't base jump or commit suicide.
Oh, so it's just a balcony that you got to look at through the window?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it still is like, okay, the only thing preventing us from doing this
is this little fucking lock.
Picking this little lock on this thing. So we get on YouTube and we try to figure out how to lock pick, and we're looking up videos and stuff. Adela doesn't believe. She's like, this is never going to happen. You guys are idiots. This is never going to work. She goes away, goes to the pool. We figure out, we go to Walmart, we go to some other places looking for like the tools of lockpicking, which we're just looking for like barrettes and stuff. We bought a Dremel, so we'll go back to the hotel and we're like fashioning these tools and trying to figure it out. And it's taken forever and it sucks and we don't know at all what we're doing. But eventually we figured it out.
That shit clicked.
And eventually it clicked and it opened. Oh, man. And we're like, holy crap, we can actually do this now.
It's going down.
Man, okay, now we can do this. Should we do this? That's the next question. But we're like, okay, at least we got this figured out. So Adela walks in from after coming into the pool, and I just grab the slider and it opens. And you know that like weather stripping there that makes that noise, that like sound? I did that, and she's just like, no way. You guys are really going to do this. Really going to do this. And I'm like, yep, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So now, here's the fun part. We go check the winds and do all that stuff. We leave our car down in the street where we're going to land. So we don't have ground crew at all. This is my 4th base jump ever.
Dude, you're fucking insane. This is crazy.
We don't have ground crew. It's just me and my friend Will. We're going to both jump. And then, so we put the car down in the street, like where we're going to land, with the keys ready for it for either one of us. Hey, just in case anything happens, the keys are ready to go for either one of us.
How many jumps has Will got at this point?
He's got a few hundred and probably...
Okay, so you had a mentor with you. Kind of.
Oh,
a few hundred base jumps?
No, a few hundred skydives, and he had... I don't know.
Ain't no mentor.
I don't know exactly, but he might have had 30 base jumps, maybe.
Okay.
But I had...
Man, 30 base jumps, you're a goddamn pro.
Right, exactly, and I only had 4, so
yeah.
I did have a mentor, pretty much. I don't know exactly how many he had, but something like that. And anyway, so we put the car, we get all set, first time we go out to check the winds, and it's too windy. It's like there's some wind, and it's like, let's not do it. We got to wait till it dies.
Right.
So we stay up, and then now it's like 2 in the morning, and now there's no wind. I'm like, okay, like there's no reason not to do this now. We are good.
Middle of the night.
There's middle of the night. It's 2 in the morning.
4th jump.
There's no winds whatsoever.
What canopy you flying? A Mojo or some shit?
Nah, it's like at the time, I think I had a, I can't remember, man, but it was like it wasn't a Mojo, but it was something similar to that, just like an old school base canopy.
280, 230?
Oh, it was a Rock Dragon, that's what it was.
A Rock Dragon?
You ever heard of Rock Dragon?
No.
Yeah,
that's
me either.
awesome.
It was like it was like a non-super popular base canopy. It was just, I think it was Apex, but I don't know. It wasn't that.
What size?
303, I think it was.
303.
Which is good because I'm a big dude,
Velcro?
No, pins.
Yeah, pins. Okay.
Pins.
Good.
Yeah. So here's the crazy part, though. That balcony has a glass thing that there's nothing to climb onto the glass. So there's the railing.
Right.
Sorry. There's the railing, and then there's sheer glass. So we're basically having to go from the railing.
Right.
There's no other way to climb over. There's no place to put your feet or anything. And it's like it's just a little pipe of a railing. So it's about as sketchy as it can possibly be.
Right.
And there's no way we're going to climb up there and do that. That's too much. So we decide to make a little staircase out of all the furniture in the hotel room. So we got like the ottoman, the chair, and then whatever. So we can make like a little makeshift staircase. And we climbed up that thing, stood up on the railing, and I jumped. And then Will jumped after me, and off we went.
Handheld or did you go stowed?
I went stowed.
Fuck, man.
I had to go stowed. There was not room. Like there was like no room to be holding. The next hotel.
It's giving me anxiety.
But it worked. So it was insane.
My palms are sweating, dude.
Because
you're standing on a fucking railing 400 feet in the air. There's nothing to hold on to,
yeah,
right?
No, yeah, exactly.
So you just kind of like put one foot on and you're on an ottoman, on a chair.
Yeah, and then step up and go. There's video of this somewhere. I can probably pull it up, but I didn't send it to you guys. But I have it.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, we get up there, and so I'm pretty terrified. About to go jump illegally off this building. I don't like the idea of this, but I want to get it done because I want to get my base number. I want to
fucking legend.
I'm already. I'm not
Shut
a legend,
up, man.
dude. I'm
Jeff,
not. I'm telling you, I'm not. Dude, I'm telling you. But anyway, I get up there and I'm stowed, and I'm so terrified that I never ever took my eyes off the street. So when I jumped out, I was like bent in half forward. So at least like my upper body was stable. But like my legs were like pointing down like this, and I just pitched and opened, and it was fine and landed. And I was like, man, that was terrible. And this is why you shouldn't do these things when you don't have many jumps. Like this isn't.
Right, so you never got to a full body position.
Not
you
even
just
close, man. I just kind of like I jumped hard, but I jumped like bent over almost. It was really bad. Right. I mean, it was fine. It worked out, but it wasn't ideal. It wasn't anything you would see in any kind of good base training.
Right.
But it worked. We landed. Adela took all the furniture back in the room. Will and I went to a different casino and then just hung out for a bit. And we're like, hey, is everything cool? She calls us and she's like, yep, you're good. Come on back. So back we go to the hotel room like nothing happened. And that was that.
And then nobody ever mentioned it? Nobody ever?
Yeah.
Well, 2 in the morning.
Oh.
But it's Vegas, though.
But what was funny, as soon as I jumped, there was some girls down in the street partying and doing whatever, and they were just screaming as loud as they can. So now Will has to go, and there's all these girls screaming, like, yeah, woohoo, whatever. They're super stoked. But it's like, no, we're trying to be discreet. Stop. Shut up. We still got one more. So, yeah.
And then, so you guys landed on the street or in that parking lot?
Yeah, right in the street.
Right in the street.
Like straight out from the place.
Oh, it's straight out. Okay.
It's straight out from wherever we jumped. It was just straight out. So it was easy, as long as it can't be open straight. We landed right by the car. Threw our stuff in the car, and then off we went. There was some guy that he saw us, and he was driving around after us trying to see. And I think he was just a curious citizen, that's all. But we were freaked out by him, It's 2 in the morning. Who's this guy? Like, what's he doing? But we got away from him, and that was good.
And then you got your base in 4 jumps.
I did, yeah. Base 1531. That's my number.
1531. Holy shit, man.
Did you ever get your base number?
No, I never sent it in because here's the debate. I know I need to. My building jump was a crane on top of a building.
That should count, shouldn't it? I don't know.
It did. So that's the debate I've had. I've been told it does, and I've been told it doesn't. So I haven't got a static building, but I did do it. It was on top of a building. It was a crane on a building. It was the hospital my kid was about to be born in. My youngest. My boys hooked it up. The ghetto birds.
You think I'm insane?
Dude, so watch this.
I had no kids to care for.
This was 280 feet. This is a fucked up story. I think I've told it on the show. Somehow, someone convinced us that our pilot chute could get snagged. So we took our pilot chutes off to go static line. We were going to tie off and just go, right? We get to the top, and fucking Chicago forgot the static line. So now we're going handheld, no pilot chutes.
Dude.
Oh, dude.
You think I'm insane?
That was insane.
That's insane.
And dude, I'm up there and I'm looking down and I can see CDs on this dashboard of the car beneath me. And I can like see the fucking graphics on the CDs.
Yeah. See, you're insane too.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. That was badass though.
Well, you survived it.
Yeah, we survived it.
So good job.
We had a highway patrol officer as our getaway driver. He had a van.
Oh, that's nice.
With like the doors that open. So as soon as we landed, he pulled up. He had the scanner on. The door slid open. We all jumped in. You know, the door closed. We drove off. Everybody's quiet. We got around the corner.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Fucking great jump, man. So that'd be my building. And then bunch of antennas, the bridge, and then cliffs. I've jumped, Saguaro. What a fucking dope jump.
I haven't jumped that one.
Oh, it's badass.
It's
one perfect.
Of these days.
It's a little hungover. It's high. It has a little talus on it, so you got to get open kind of quick.
Yeah.
But it's a long canopy ride.
Nice.
Best part, dude, you got to cross the river to get to it.
Yep.
And then you fly over the river to land.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it a bunch. It looks cool.
Have you done Camelback?
I've done Camelback a few times. I've done the ramp in Superstitions.
I haven't done that yet.
Pretty cool.
I want to do that so bad.
It's a good one.
It's a hell of a hike.
It is, but it's a one-way hike. So
thank God, right? Was that? How was that?
It's good. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just breathtaking.
Yeah, it's great.
You don't have that, do you?
No, I don't think I share that with you guys.
Right on. So, look, dude, have you done any records?
So, no, I mean, the closest I got to records were the Head Up record that was a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. What is it? It's more than a couple now. When was that?
That was a while ago. It was like 60 people, right?
Yeah, 60-ish. Yeah. So, I was on the camps for that. I was on the bench for that, and that was really cool. Didn't do the record, and that's fine, because I was flying with a lot of ninjas that I was not even close to being that ninja. Right. You know what I mean? But I was still there, and it was cool.
Oh, dude, being around ninjas makes you better.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't matter. Just proximity to these guys.
It was cool. I had a really good time with that. That was mostly down in Eloy where the camps, and then the record was in Chicago, and I was on the bench for all that. That was it was just a really cool thing to be around for that. Like just being in the same drop zone where a record is happening. That was cool.
That's expensive.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what's holding me back, man. It's the camps and the travel and the this and that. You go to the record, and then it might not.
It's a big old commitment, man.
Yeah. Would you do it again?
I don't know. A lot I'd have to kind of level up again, a lot more to get to that level again. But I would. It's just is it financially sensible or something I want to do? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not. But I still play the lottery sometimes, so maybe if that works out, I'll get back in.
Let me get that. Did you ever get into wingsuits?
I've jumped a few wingsuits, and never was really my thing.
Really, even as a pilot, you didn't like that it was you?
I just don't like being confined, man.
Right.
I like tracking suits. Those are fun, but to me, wingsuits is like, I can't move my arms. I don't like that. So I'm not a huge fan. I've jumped, I don't know, maybe 15 times with a wingsuit, different kinds, all different kinds.
Yeah, that is a thing.
And it's just
straight jacket.
It just feels constricting.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but I mean, people love it, man. So.
I was really into it for a while. I got about 200 jumps. I was teaching people and shit, and I found myself over Dallas one day by myself, wingsuiting, and I was like, this is fucking ridiculous, right? Because I was just up there. I couldn't get down. Like you're once you're in a wingsuit jump, you're fucking up there until you deploy.
Oh yeah,
there's
exactly.
no way to,
Yeah, exactly.
And I couldn't really fly head down. I wish I would have just dove or something, but I was up there. It was really cool. There was like a 737 in the distance, right? Going to DFW, and I was like, all right, this sucks. I stopped wingsuiting after that. Because
but that's okay, man. It's not for everybody.
When I was flying with people, that was dope.
Dude, skydiving is all about the people.
Right.
The main
solo shit is not where it's at.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah, so that's what kind of killed it for me, and there wasn't many.
I mean, you could still wingsuit with a lot of people. I mean, that's not impossible.
Well, back then it was new. It was new. This was straight after the Birdman suit with the cutaway thing that put the.
Yeah, I jumped those.
Yeah, so this was like the first zipper suits. This guy named E.G. I don't know if you ever heard of E.G. Sky. E.G. got us some suits, dude. I'd never seen it. A buddy of mine traded a canopy to him, and he sent us 2 wingsuits and a manual. Right?
Here, go have fun.
Yeah, and I read the manual. I did all the drills. I stayed on the ground. I did the zipper drills. I obsessed over it. And then I didn't know how to leave the 182. And there was a debate at the drop zone on how to do it. And everybody had their different opinion, and I didn't know. I got on YouTube. I saw a video of somebody sitting there, and she just jumped off and flew. So we went up. It was about the boss and the head instructor. They thought I was going to die. They're like, that's a straight. That's where I got the straight jacket term from. We're flying a fucking straight jacket, right? It's Oklahoma, right? So we go up, and they're like, we'll take care of your wife. Like, you fucking assholes, right? So we get out the plane. I leave. I inflate, and I look over, and they look at me, and I look at them, and we just stare at each other. And I'm just flying with the fucking plane as I'm going away slowly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
And they were just like, what? And I was like, what? Oh, and I just do that. And I got wingsuit fever after that. The whole drop zone did. We were all, dude, it was a wingsuit drop zone for
Nice.
like years. It was
That's cool.
fucking awesome. And you know, the weather in Oklahoma would roll in and you get these crazy cloud layers, right? And you can go from one
See,
cloud
that
layer
makes
to
it fun
the next
too. You know,
cloud
you have
layer
all
to
these
the next
different.
cloud.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the shit. That was a lot of fun. But I think what really started happening is I started flying sub 100 parachutes. And I was like, fuck that wingsuit. I'm going to hook this motherfucker, dog.
See, that's the road I went down too. I'd much rather fly a swoopable canopy like that
Yeah.
than have to jump a wingsuit canopy, whatever that is.
Because when you throw it out, the fun's kind of done. Now you're in a student parachute. Is kind of what it felt like.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't zippy. It was like a slow ride down.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got a velo, and it was fucking
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
My
man.
hair was on fire, bro.
Yeah. Canopies all the way.
Dude, I'm swooping clouds. I'm fucking flying canyons and clouds. I'm doing big hook turn 270s. You know, I was a fucking
Super
man.
fun, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's super fun.
What do you fly now?
Leia 99.
Woo!
Hybrid.
Nice. You like it?
I love it.
The layup, dude. We were having a conversation with Frank last night. Elof, Amy Schmlecky's husband. Frank. Excuse me, Frank. And, you know, the Leia looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? It's like a UFO. It doesn't fly like a normal parachute. You can tell a Leia when it's coming in.
Yeah.
It's very distinct.
I like it. It's crisp and sharp. I like the VKs too. Those are nice. But I just happen to have a Leia. I would jump either one.
And you said it's a hybrid?
Yeah.
So it's part sail.
Yeah, in the middle, like all the crossboarding and stuff.
How is that?
It's good. It's stiff. It doesn't seem to have any problems.
Do
know?
you leave it unpacked?
What are you talking about?
Like when you're not jumping it, don't you have to leave? Doesn't it fuck up the sail material if you leave it packed too long?
Oh, does it? I don't know. I guess maybe. Okay.
Because I think it creases and it fucks up if you. I don't know.
Okay. Mine's older anyway, so it's
Okay.
probably creased, no matter what.
And can you tell the difference between what's the? I know it's louder, right?
I mean, people say it's loud when I'm coming in, but I can't hear it. But it's fast. You know, it's twitchy. You have to really be mellow and not doing anything, not doing all these giant movements. You really
bring it
really
in.
calms you down, which is cool.
Right.
You know, it's performance, it's precision. So
Right.
I enjoy it.
Hey, and once you get sub, they're very precise, right? Like my valve, dude, is like
What size do you have?
90,
Yeah.
and it goes by my thought. You know, I think left, that motherfucker dives. I
Yeah,
love
exactly.
it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I
They're
fucking love
great
it.
canopies these days. It's awesome.
Yeah, me and Amy were talking about how like it kind of reinvigorates you for the sport. You know, like because like everything was kind of wearing thin, and then I got that VK, man.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think that was the same for like all the way back. So for me, I started jumping Mantas and Raiders. You remember those? Like, those were student canopies.
I know the Manta.
The Manta was like a 288. That's what I started on.
I started a Skymaster, same thing.
When I got enough experience, which was not much, they put me on a Raider, which was like 220. But again, we're talking big F-111, big fluffy canopies, you know.
F-111. Holy shit.
Then I had a PD-230, straight, not 0P, just an F-111. That's what like my main canopy was for a while, like my first canopy, and then for a couple hundred jumps. Then I went down to a Sabre 170, and but like every step of the way, it was a giant leap forward, something
Right.
different, you know.
Right.
Like the Manta to the Raider was a big deal. The Raider to PD-230 was not a big deal, but then to the Sabre 170, I was like, oh, look at this, man! Like
Right.
I'm flying this cool thing. And at the time, that like stilettos were around when I was jumping, but I never really liked the stilettos. I liked the Sabres more.
Stilettos.
Yeah, I didn't like them too much. They opened up and spun up and all that. I've jumped them a few times, but so it had, you know, it went through all these things. I remember there was guys in the drop zone. They'd be doing like 180-degree hook turns at like 90 feet or something with a stiletto,
That's
because it would just like
that's same thing with the Sabres, man. They
Dude,
recover instantly.
it's insane to think. You
yeah,
know?
think yeah.
Because now we're doing turns. We're doing turns at 900 feet.
Yeah, I started mine at about $1,000. What up, Nick Monkey?
What's that?
Booer.
Oh,
Booer,
it's
yeah,
Booer?
dude,
I know
yeah.
Booer, yeah. That's cool.
Fuck yeah. Come on back, bro. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, 200 feet, you throw a big-ass 180, and you plane out at
And you're
50 feet.
But you're committed. You know, you're really digging in, and it's like, man, this is going to kill people. And it did, obviously.
Yeah, I was, man. What up, baby boy? Good to see you, dude. I was, so we have this hot dog and hot shot guy named Anthony. I love you, Anthony. Didn't listen to nobody. Was going to do whatever he wanted. You know, kind of dirt bike, motocross kind of guy. You know, didn't give a fuck, right?
Right?
we're telling him, you need to do 90s, man. Bring it in on toggles. Don't touch the fronts. He's like, I'm this and that. I can do it, whatever. Dude, I'm filming landings. God damn it, man. He comes over the top, 150 feet, and he goes, here goes nothing. And you can hear it because 100 feet away is right there. Hooks it straight into the ground.
Dude, that sucks.
Shattered his body. He's been in a wheelchair ever since. This was fucking 20 years, man.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude. Those hook turns, man.
Yeah,
that was fucking people up for a while in the 90s, dude. It was bad. 2000s.
Luckily, I lived through that. But I was the same as your buddy Anthony, man. I was like, I got this. I can figure this out. And luckily, I never really ran into some trouble like that. The worst I did to myself was sprain both ankles at the same time. Yeah, with a PD230 also.
In the F-111, you were trying to turn that motherfucking thing?
Dude, I turned it. I swooped it too. For sure. That. And, we was baby swoops. It would be 30 feet or something.
But still, you're moving.
But it's like, it worked. And then, one time I went a little bit too low and bashed both my ankles in. That sucked. But that was luckily for me. That's about the extent of my injuries. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. But both at the same time, dude?
And I was in college, so like I had to limp around college campus. One foot I had to use to be getting around with, even though it was still sprained. So that sucked.
Oh, shit.
After that, I didn't really like hurting myself, That was, but I mean, that was the thing. I was for sure the 100 jump wonder that everybody, every drop zone has multiple 100 jump ones, and I was one of them. And I survived through it, so it's fun now because I can see it. I can see it going forward. I'm like, dude, you're just like I was.
Right.
Calm down, take a step back, learn some stuff.
Right.
Do these things, and you'll get better.
Right.
So it's good in a sense. I wish I wasn't that. Looking back, I wish I wasn't that way when I was starting jumping. Mm-hmm. But at least it gives me kind of perspective to kind of see it going forward for other people. Hey, man.
Hey, man, chill out.
Be careful. And especially now, man, like all that fluff on the 230, there was so much room for error.
Right.
Like I dug in hard and I'm sure I was almost parallel and yet still only sprained my ankles. Now, like that's not
you're shattered.
Like you're done, man.
You're shattered.
Shattered or done,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, we lost. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. Look at that demo. How many? What is that? How did you get a fucking Arizona Cardinal canopy?
So we used to jump for the our team, Aerial Extreme. We used to jump for the Cardinals. We would jump into the pregame, like the tailgating kind of thing.
Okay.
So all the tailgaters are over there. I don't know if you've ever been to a game over at the Cardinals, but there's a big, huge tailgating section where everybody kind of hangs out and grills and does whatever. And we would jump over those guys and then land. There's a little grass field next to it, and we would just land next to it. Then, when we were done, we'd walk over to all the tailgaters with our parachutes. Like, hey, and they're like, oh, you guys want a beer? You guys want some ribs? We're like, yeah, no problem. Yeah. And we'd be packing, and all the kids would come up, and it'd be great, man. So we did that for a long time. And then at some point in time, somebody somewhere in the Cardinals said, hey, we don't want the risk anymore. So we did it for a while. It was really cool. It was really fun. Those are easy, fun jumps. We had a great time doing those.
Do you still do demos?
Cardinals, if you want us back, we're around.
Hey, I'll jump with you, Cardinals.
We still have the parachutes. Yeah, man. I just did a demo the other day on July 4th. We were landing on a street up in California somewhere, like for a 4th of July celebration.
Were you with Seb and Stoney?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I was there for sure.
God, it's a small world.
Oh, dude, it's tiny, yeah.
Yeah, those dudes called me on the way up. They're on the beach afterwards, how badass it was, bragging and shit.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was a fun time.
I want to get my demo rating. You guys do a lot of demos.
Yeah.
Dude, Seb does a lot of demos.
Yeah, we do.
You're in the same team?
Yeah.
Whose team is that?
It's Aerial Extreme. It's run by Tom Talbot.
Tom Talbot.
Yeah, name keeps coming up.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Man, look at that. Go back to that. Let me see that again.
Oh, that was the 49ers. That was a good one. Super windy that day, but it was a really cool jump.
So why are all these demo jumpers fucking smashing themselves these days, dude?
Dude, we're all trying to figure that out, but it's not good for everybody. And then, stuff's going to happen. Shit's going to happen. Like, people are going to mess up. Stuff is going to get messed up. But I don't know. I don't have a good answer for it, honestly.
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot, man. But I've noticed, happily for me, I haven't done anything like that. No bad canopy stuff, It's all worked out pretty good. I think it's important. Obviously, it's important to be good at that kind of thing. You know, every time we go out and do a demo, I know that I'm representing the whole sport, because if we go viral for the wrong way,
right,
everybody remembers that video, like the one that just happened on July 4th or July 3rd with the flag.
The flag caught the tree or some shit and brought him straight
dude.
down.
And that,
Jesus Christ, man!
It's like that guy was lucky he landed on the tent. That thing saved him completely.
He didn't hit the crowd.
No, there was like a little pop-up tent that he landed on.
Okay, because I just saw one view and it looked like he was right in the crowd.
There's thousands of views of that, man, and that's what I'm talking about. That's not a good look for all of us, and I don't know. I don't know the situation there. I don't know the guy. I don't know anything about it,
right?
Except for just the videos that I saw. You know, it's just like, man, this is not good.
And the margin for error, he was just a little short. Is all it is. He's just a little short. He's just a little low.
Yeah, and it's, you know, you're carrying a big flag like that, and it drags down. You got to think about that, how that distance first of all, but then also that drag that's not going to drive you forward.
Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
And there's nothing more beautiful than an American flag on a canopy. Oh, on the tree. Look, oh God.
See?
Damn it, son.
But see, that tent saved that dude. Hey, whoever you are, man, I hope you're doing well.
It just look how helpless. Look how helpless you are when that shit catches, man. Like, you're going face first, bro. It's a pendulum. Look.
Yeah, I know.
Catch and down, son.
It's bad. It's bad.
Shit's, man. Oh.
That's the risk, though, man. And, you know, I don't know the guy. I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened. But what I can see is that he was just short. All he did was come in too low. Should have been a little bit higher. But having been there, man, when you think you're going to be good, and you don't, the last thing you want to do is overrun the other way. You know,
go long.
You can't go either way.
So demos aren't to be laughed at. There's not just fucking easy landing. Like, you could fuck yourself up and you could hurt somebody else. There's a lot of people there. Dude, he was really low.
Yeah.
That was really low, dog. That was really bad.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Hey, it was like South America. The one where it was too windy and they were like landing on the stadium.
Oh, dude. That's another example. But at least it's a different country. At least that's a different country, you know?
Man.
But I feel like I want to go down there. There's a lot of countries that do this kind of stuff. And it's like, guys, this is a serious thing. Please get some training, get some help, whatever. But maybe it was just a bad day. I don't know. But it just seems like...
That's you?
I took the picture.
Okay, is that the wingsuit? Okay, that's not that. Okay.
No, man, that's just two guys dragging a flag around.
Right on. Okay, so I have a buddy that was on the show named Evan Santangelo. They did that, but then dude has a wingsuit on his back, canopy riding him, XRW.
Ah, that's cool.
And they fly over the flag.
Sweet.
Oh, it's the sickest
cool.
fucking shot, dude.
Yeah, I've
it's so
seen that, yeah.
crazy.
That's cool.
So like, how do you connect? I don't get that. Like, because I see the downplanes and shit. I don't understand how you guys are like, what? Can you go back to that? How did you get the flag to the guy? Like, did you guys deploy together? What the fuck happened? How did you get that between you?
So I only took the picture. And
okay.
That's some like crew wizardry that I don't really participate in. I just take pictures.
Okay.
And so those guys, but anyway, how they do it, they usually stack up with like a 2-stack.
Okay.
And then they move it, and then like that flag is connected between them. So one connects it or something, and then connects it to the other. And there's obviously quick releases and all that, but that's how it goes. Straps and other things. Yeah, if you ever want to check it out, man, Hogue does a lot of that stuff down in Skydive Phoenix. He's got a whole team, and he does a lot. That was at Skydive Phoenix, all of those.
Okay.
And he's they kind of do like crew and that kind of stuff on their demos as a specialty of theirs.
Man, that's Phoenix right there, huh?
Yep.
I like Skydive Phoenix. I didn't like it when I first got here. I had a weird experience. Just trying to get my parachute packed. I was told I couldn't jump, and I was just trying to get a repack. But after that, we've been, and it's pretty badass. It's a good crew. It's a beautiful drop zone.
Yeah.
They got great facilities.
Yep.
They've got grass.
Somewhat, yep.
Well, I landed on the grass. Fuck that. I ain't in the dirt. Look at that. And they got that mountain back there.
Yeah, Rotor Mountain. That's what we call it when it's windy. Because
really?
it throws a lot of wind. Luckily, the winds are not usually from the west over the mountain. They're usually from the east, so it's
So
no
it just
problem.
goes up and over.
But when it's from the west, it's bad.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, you got to be careful. But yeah, it's a cool place. Good time.
Where's your favorite drop zone in Phoenix?
Skydive Arizona, for sure.
It's just hands down.
Buckeye is also good.
I love
for
Buckeye.
a different vibe. You know, I love Buckeye. I love Melissa and Shane. Good people. Like, they run a good drop zone. So, like, it's just far.
That's the only thing.
You know what I mean? That's it. But it's a
on
cool
the other
place.
side of the city, you know, and you got to go through Phoenix to get there for me because I'm on the east side.
Hey,
Otherwise,
there's a Buc-ee's out there though now.
don't. Yay. Yeah. Shane and Melissa, I'd be out there more. I want Shane and them to come on the show. I'd be out there
he
more.
probably
I
would, man.
swear I'd be out there more. It's just, it's 20 minutes further than any other drop zone.
Yeah, but it's still a cool place. I like it. Like the vibe, like the
The
caravan.
vibe is the shit. The vibe is the closest to original skydiving for me. You know, because I grew up in a small hangar, man. You walk
me
up,
too.
it's a
Same.
family.
Same.
You know everybody there. You know, you eat dinner with the Packers. You know?
Yeah, dude, of course. That's
know?
I like that too. And you know, Eloy is good. Skydive Arizona is good for not that. You know,
Right.
like it's you want to go there and become a better skydiver. That's the best place to go. But as far as the vibes go, the smaller drop zones are a lot more fun sometimes. There's a drop zone I've been going to a lot in Arkansas. Ironically enough.
Was it Siloam?
No,
What?
it's a different one. It's Paradise Valley Skydiving in
Okay.
Arkansas. Those guys are awesome, man. They run that old school vibe like amazingly. So
They hold it.
If you get a chance, man, go out and check it out. Say hi to Steve for me. Big sexy Steve Emmons.
Right on.
He runs a really cool drop zone out there, man.
You ever been
And
to
it's-
Siloam?
I have. And I did that before this other drop zone existed, but they just popped up afterwards. So
Okay.
like, I met the owner of the Paradise Valley Skydiving at Siloam. We did a free fly jump together.
Oh, sick.
Hung out there the whole day and made a jump and just had a good time. But then he opened this other drop zone. I'm like, hey, are you still up in Siloam? He goes, no, I'm over here in Clarksville now. All right, cool. And it's a great little spot with a lot of cool, just that 182 vibe, you know?
Right.
It's amazing.
It's the best, man. And part of our vision for the show is to do a righteous road trip to the smaller drop zones
Dude, you should go there.
and interview, you know, these DZOs and these
Dude, talk
instructors.
to
that are
Steve
fucking
Emmons.
killing it.
I'll get you set up with him. Like you'll love talking to that dude. He's a good old boy from he's from Dallas actually, but
But still, yeah.
like he's an amazingly cool dude.
And dude, Arkansas has a wild history, dude.
Yeah, dude, there's some craziness going on out there
It's
for
a
sure.
very
but
crazy.
it's cool, dude. It's drop zone wise, it's awesome. It's amazing. Little small drop zone, 182. Just a all around cool place.
Dude, we had a drop zone. Not really a drop zone. It was this old smuggler strip. Do you know Jack Reeves?
No, I don't.
Okay. Jack bought this place. It's on Table Rock Lake.
Okay.
Dude, it is the most beautiful skydiving you've ever done, dude.
That's cool.
It's like Branson, right? It's just water and it's clear water and
Nice.
it's trees and dude, it's so bad. I love Arkansas. You wouldn't think that, or
I know,
Missouri.
right?
You know,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
exactly.
think that till you get out there and it's just wonderful.
It's
dude.
cool, yeah. That video you guys were rolling earlier of me landing by the lake was in Arkansas. That one that you kept playing it earlier.
Okay.
If you pull it up again, you'll see. But that's like within the 5 mile radius of the drop zone, so that counts as like an off landing. So no special anything required to land there. It's great. Land by the lake at sunset. You know, just a cool thing.
What other drop zones? Talk to me, because you've been fucking everywhere. Everywhere you say, you're like, yeah, I was here for a little bit. And there.
Yeah, it's funny. I keep track of that in my logbook, man. I've been in like 70 drop zones.
70.
Yeah. And today was my first jump in Paris, so that was cool. I've been to Paris a few times, but today was the first time I jumped there, so that's fun to add that one.
Yeah, I've jumped Paris, but we didn't like the vibe when we got there.
It was cool.
You know, we because we left Elsinore. We were at Elsinore
I've
for a
been to
couple
Elsinore.
days.
Yeah, I love that place
and that
too.
was fucking great.
That place is cool.
And we got to Paris, and it was real like uptight, and everybody was like too cool for school. And I didn't really like the vibe very much. And then, dude, I was just back there recently. That's a weird drop zone.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Paris has the tunnel, right?
Yeah, one of the old school ones.
Yeah, it's a lot of gates and shit, and like a tiny landing area, right? It's not really drop zone-ish.
No.
It's like a fucking airport. It's just like they'd let them jump there.
Not really. I wouldn't say that, because it's got a massive amount of place to land. There's a big grass and landing area. Then there's the whole like dirt everywhere else you can land. I don't know if you're thinking of the right place, man.
Where was
See?
it?
Oh, Oceanside.
Maybe
I jumped
Oceanside.
there. I jumped there too.
I don't know. I didn't look very drop zone. I was because like it's
That would be
Paris.
That would be more Oceanside if that's
Okay, it might be an
'cause-
Oceanside.
Because to me, Paris is like the California Eloy or the California Skydive AZ.
Okay, then it wasn't Paris. I just remember not liking Paris when I was there, and I remember loving Elsinore. Like I couldn't wait to get back to Elsinore.
Yeah, there's different vibes for sure.
You speed fly?
I've never speed flown.
Okay.
I would, but I never have. Hey, thanks.
Right on. You ever thought about paragliding or anything like that? You never got into anything else?
Thought about it, but it's just more gear, more time to spend doing something else.
It's exactly
like
what it
another equipment intensive sport. You know,
Yes.
like, all right, now I'm gonna buy this other canopy to fly around it.
I'll buy them all. I want them all. I want
Yeah,
all
no,
that
I hear
shit.
you. That's cool. I love to speed fly, but I just haven't. So same thing with like powered paragliding. I think that's cool, but I've also never done it. So
Yeah, I've got a paramotor. I love it.
Yeah.
I love paramotoring a lot. Speed flying is different, man. It's different, dude. It's
endless swoops.
It's what it is, and you don't have to turn. The fucking parachute does it on its own. You're hauling ass. I love speed. I'm not gonna get back on another speed fly rant, but dude, it is awesome. It's better than base to me, because like you just go, the canopy's open, and you're zooming, dude. It's fucking awesome.
No, I see the appeal. It looks
It's
amazing.
fucking awesome. I would do it every day if I could. Hey, we want to pull up a Friday freak out for us?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one. I'm sure
No, well, hopefully not.
it's a fresh one, right?
Yeah.
No, there's not any.
There's not any. Okay, we've been doing this for a while, so we've done most of
Hey, you can
them.
go back. I
we can
haven't
go
seen them in a long time. I see them when they pop up here and there.
So wait, actually, before we get onto that, Egypt.
Egypt was
Talk
cool.
to me about that.
That was cool. So
What year was it? Do you remember?
2022.
Was that when everybody landed off?
No.
that was
No.
24.
And so there's two different boogies that go on at that place. I went to one. It was Sky Seekers, and it was great. And then there's the other one. So like it jumped like a pharaoh, I think it is, and then Sky Seeker. So like it's a two totally different people organizing that. So no idea if they landed off or not or whatever. But yeah, it was cool, man. There's me packing. It was good.
By the pyramids.
By the pyramids,
dude.
man.
God,
It
I
was
don't live enough.
well. I don't know about that, man. I don't know if I would say that.
Look at that. What was it? Was there a magic to it?
There was a magic to it in the sense that we're next to the pyramids.
Right.
But like as far as Egypt goes, like that place is a shithole.
That's what I've heard.
I love the fact that I went, and it was the most amazing experience ever. But as far as like a country goes, like that was, I don't want to go back there. I wouldn't go back there. I got everything I needed out of there, but it was amazing.
Like why?
And if you haven't gone,
Talk to
you
me.
should go.
Talk to me.
Well, for example, they said they absolutely forbade us to drive. They're like, don't get a car, don't drive around. You're not safe. Like, okay, that's fine. Also, hey, stay with the group. Don't leave the group. You're here with us. Don't go off on your own. There is actual terrorism in this place. Like, okay, that's
not cool.
real, dude. You know, like that's
Right.
real stuff.
Look at that. You flying your Leia?
Yeah.
You're flying your Leia over the pyramids, dude.
that
You're
was-
like Pharaoh, bro.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I went out there. That was kind of like a working kind of thing. Timothy Perrant, I don't know if you know of him. He's a really good photographer. He needed some tandem video guys. He's like, hey, I got some slots. If anybody wants to do tandem video, come on out. I'm like, I'll go.
Right.
All right, let's go. So we went out and we did 6 or so tandem videos, I think it was. And then we got like 3 or 4 fun jumps to do on our own.
Wow, that's a lot of jumping.
Yeah.
Isn't it military planes or some shit?
Yeah, C-130s. Like
And they just up and down with them?
Egypt Air Force. It's not up and down. That's the problem. The pyramids. So here's the deal. The pyramids are one side of Cairo, and then the Air Force base is all the way on the other side. And it was like an hour something bus ride to get all the way across. Then we had to get access to the base, then finally get to the plane, then finally jump. So we did like 2 C-130 jumps a day, and it was all day for both of those jumps.
Okay.
You know, like probably a 4-hour process for
it
each
took
jump.
5 days to get those jumps.
Yeah, so we would do 2 jumps a day, and that was it. But it was this whole process, riding the bus, hanging out, doing whatever, then make the jump.
Was it hot?
It was all right. It was like at the time, so that was in October, so it was like 85, 90. Nothing crazy living from here, you know, like it's the same kind of thing, and just another desert. But the cool thing
Look
about
at that
it,
shot, dude.
so I love that shot. That was
That's
my
not
favorite.
fair.
That's my favorite
This
shot of
shit
the whole
ain't
thing.
fair.
That's my favorite shot of the whole thing. Every time I go on a trip somewhere, there's always like one picture that kind of like is the shot of the trip, and that's that one. I love that shot. So this was in the helicopter. So we started doing the C-130, and then halfway through the week, we started jumping this helicopter, and that was so much better because it was at the pyramids, and we would take off and just zip up through the pyramids and then jump out. So that was like a normal drop zone process.
Do you have any footage of flying up around them?
Just that picture, I think. I mean, there's probably some, but that picture kind of like encapsulates it all.
Dude, they're far apart. It's a big area. Did you check out the Sphinx and all that? Did you guys go around and do anything, or are you just jumping?
So yeah, they had a bunch of tours and stuff going on. I didn't do it. I was just kind of laying low and chilling out. But people you can go in the pyramids and all that, and people were doing that stuff, and I was just chilling out. Yeah, the Sphinx is right there. I mean, it's right in that whole complex. We drove by it a lot. So there's the Sphinx, like it's nothing.
Right.
Here's this thing that's 5,000 years old or whatever.
Right.
Like, no big deal.
How was the food?
Food was good. It was we were in a really nice hotel, so
Okay.
they do a really good job of setting up everybody in the place. Every day, like breakfast was like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then dinner was the same thing, and the food was great. They served us like in the middle of the day there would be like a box lunch kind of thing that they would bring out for everybody, and food was fine.
So what didn't you like so much? It sounds like it was kind of okay, other than you just couldn't go out by yourself.
Right, and that's the thing. Like what we were doing was awesome, and it was great and everything. But just there's danger in that country. Like you really got to be careful out there, man. Especially as a white American dude, maybe
Right.
like
Right.
possibly
right.
a target.
Damn.
But as far as
You feel like me. You got to experience like me, dog, every day. No, I'm just kidding. All right, man. Hey, magic life, dude.
did we cover it all? I don't think
Did
so.
we? No, fuck no. We never can. We only got an hour, Wrap it up. Tell me. What do you? There's a kid walking on to the Massachusetts drop zone. He's in college. He's in the parachute club. What advice would you give the guy? What advice would you give a young Jeff?
Yeah, don't be that 100 jump wonder.
That's impossible.
That's what I would say is calm down, go slow, enjoy it all.
Yeah, but you want it all. That's
I
kind
know,
of
but
hard.
you gotta slow it down.
Because you said that, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, I pushed. You know what I mean? Like, I pushed.
I pushed too.
But I wouldn't do it any other way. But I have broken a leg and fucking broken a foot and, fuck.
That's what I'm saying, man. But I mean, that's the thing. As skydivers, it's hard for us to not push. Like you're already pushing by showing up at a drop zone, saying, "Hey, this is what I want to do."
Right.
But still, there's still a reasonable way to do it. And I'm not the poster child of that. I wasn't that person. So don't be like me.
Yeah, base and 4 jumps. How many people have done that?
I have no idea. A few, but I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Dozens?
Dozens?
I don't know.
How do you know, dude? It takes a special kind of stupid.
I don't know if we can even find out.
Listen, dog, to get off the bridge, handheld, and then go to some fucking cliff when they told you not to, stowed, right?
No, it's handheld.
So you fucking Jeff. So look, dude, you went straight to the antenna, never gone stowed, and you went tracking.
Correct. But that was just like free
And then you
fall.
crawl off on the fucking, that's just free. And then you just crawl off this fucking balcony.
Yeah, stowed. Stowed.
How many base jumps total?
44 only. Not much.
fuck,
I just,
man.
by the way, once we got back from Sky Family, I made a base jump. First one in 7 years.
Nice, good for you. You were motivated, huh? Those people are motivated.
It was just more like an opportunity presented itself.
Where did you go?
Torrey Pines,
Tori. What?
the little cliff that's out there on the beach.
I saw that video. You're a fucking maniac. I saw that
It's in my
shit.
video. I didn't post it.
That wasn't you?
No, there's others, but I don't think I posted it. I know I didn't post it.
Okay, I saw a beach jump that was like
maybe I
too
sent- no, I sent it
fucking-
to you, actually.
Okay, yeah.
I
I,
did
was
send
like,
it to
that's too fucking low. Torrey Pines is a fucking hang glider port, paraglider port.
Yeah, 170 feet.
Christ, you're still a fucking
Static line.
Oh, good for you. Okay, that makes it all better. That's cool. They're base jumping off a Torrey Pine.
I mean, sort of.
We've been out there a few. Yeah, we've been out there a few times. That's wild.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool.
How did that happen? How did you come across that?
Just people that I got connected with, and they helped me through the process. Thanks, Cam. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty fun. It was as low as it was mellow. It was nice. It was a really
Right on the
good
beach.
mellow jump, land on the beach. Black's Beach right there.
Yep, the nude beach.
The nude beach. Yeah.
Little pink pitos everywhere. That's why you see a little pink
Luckily,
pitos.
there was none that day.
A bunch of little white dudes out there with their pito out. Right on. Man, where you fly? Are you still? You're not flying jumpers anymore or anything. You're just
Nah,
a
it's been a long
professional
time.
pilot, just
Yeah.
chilling, sky fam.
Yep, exactly. Just flying around, doing the job.
Before we wrap it up, how cool was that fucking party?
That was a good time. I had a good time. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Thanks to JD for bringing me. That was cool.
That was your first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hooked. I'm going to every single one from here on out, man. That was a good time.
It was a good time.
Right on. WazzyCircus Radio, man. Hit us up on Patreon. We're going to get some clips out. We're trying to get a trailer so we can go on this righteous road trip and record some more skydive history. So if you guys want to hit us up on Patreon, as small as $5 a month. You can go up to $50 a month. Shout out to J.O. Rear, My Eyes in the Sky. See you guys at Eloy.
Yeah, buddy.
Love, baby.
Good stuff, man.
Cool. Mick Monkey!
What's up, Mike?
What would you like to do with money with no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Forget the money.